So let's bring up our to-do list. See here, projects. We're going to highlight forest progression. Now we're on to other things. Got some AE2 stuff to do. I think we have everything we need to do Bedrockium now. We were waiting for Bedrockium to make a Master Infusion crystal. We do, we have 2. Aha. Now, we should be able to take this over and just melt it. A piece of Bedrockium ingot. Get it fast enough. Alright, so we have a block of Bedrockium. And I think we need the ingots for the quest. And that was for... Yep, so utilities. Craft a Bedrockium ingot. Get one. So now we can make Bedrockium drums. We can go make a portal to the last millennium. And a portal to the deep dark. How many creepers do we need to kill? 10 more. But we also need a piece of Bedrockium for the Master Infusion Stone, Bedrockium ingot. We need more aspects, but I have everything else, so we can craft. Wow! Ugh, these stupid smoking blocks are so useless. We need one. Let's go put it here. There we go. We were working on making 5. Tuto says you only really need 1 if you're going to do autocrafting via AE, but I wanted to set up cyclic assemblers, so I'm still trying to decide on that because I need to make Zavicchio and Imperio blocks. I need to make 4 more of each of those and a bunch of those stones. But we have all of the items now to put around the infusions. We just need 192. We have 79 Precontatio and 158 Permutatio. So we need more. Netherwort. Do that. And Permutatio, what do I need for that? Apparently haven't scanned a whole lot of things that have it. Don't really want to use up all my cinnabar. Apparently copper might be the way to go. I don't know if I have any copper ore. Oh, I do. I have 62. Let's just do that. Actually, each of these is 1. If I pulverize the copper, I get twice as much essentia. So, not hooked up to the furnace. That should automatically get put in some. I can just... Oh, I can't hover over anything in here, but I am noticing that there are... Wait. Ah, I was doing it. Are things that I haven't seen. That could take all day for me to go through the... Bedrockium. That. Yep, we're gonna have to spend some time doing this between streams, I believe. Definitely. Okay. So, once the copper is done, we'll put it to queue as 110. We need 82 more. This one we need only like 40 something. Got one. The others I think are... I'm pretty sure actually that's not voided. I have an issue with the metal. Okay, the metal is voided. What was the other one in copper? Oh, that one is voided. Okay, so we shouldn't have a whole lot of backed up points. Once these get filled up, we shall be able to ritual stone. Grab what we need. The stone, that's the catalyst item. Okay. And I'm missing one item. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. Okay, we're good. So that's all of it. We're just waiting on the Essentia. Awesome. Shouldn't be too long now. So the other thing I want to do is set up my crafting arrays with the interfaces and molecular assemblers. I'm gonna put them downstairs. I was thinking about putting them here, like having having the table come up through the middle and having them go up. And then I decided that I just didn't want anything messing up the view of that and area. I like the big open spaces, so we are going to put them downstairs. That does mean I need to come up with another color for the dense cable for the first chain of it. I believe these are all taken for other items. I didn't write down where they're going though. This one is going over the autocrafting, the white one. This one isn't going anywhere, so we can use this blue one. Oh, this blue one here going... goes up. This one is going up into that column where I have my little interfaces. This gray or black one... no. Sure where the black one is going. It's in here somewhere. I don't... actually, I think this is hooked into my storage. 8. Ooh, you know what? I think that's the one that's coming back. It's the one that I think is connected to all of this stuff over here. So we shall need... what color did I decide? I decided the first crafting tower fit in here and I could walk around it. Plenty of space. If we used the blue that's going down under here, we send it that direction, we can use this one to do our first crafting array. Regular blue, so all it's going to need is some lapis for the dense key. Smoking gold. I have it craftable. So let's I need wool and nether quartz, of which I just don't have them in the lost. Oh, and we need to upgrade the zombie head one over. Throw that. No. Wool. So, dense. Back to crafting 20. Go. So that'll go for a bit. Those. We'll need to color them blue. I don't know if it's 1-to-1 or if I can. Yeah. Aha! Start with 16. and they're done. Take the patterns out. Moving. Let's that down here. Next building. Probably want to put it so if we did that, there. Under. Like, come up with channels, 2 channels. Yep. Alright, let's put the patterns back in. Okay. Go grab the other one. Well, number 3. Here, so it actually has a molecular assembler to use. Go. Get 1 more interface, 2 more molecular assemblers on this row. We have 3, we'll have 4 channels per, and we can hold 32, so we will be able to go up a bit. Make our tower first. Unsure if I have the resources to make another interface. I may need the thaumium. Need a lot more than the thaumium. I do have thaumium growing for magical crops, so that is a good thing. It is not ready to begin like massive. What I mean by that is the quest requires like 300 essence to be submitted, and it just now is building a supply to fulfill the quest. Looks like we have enough quicksilver, so I should actually prep to make quicksilver. But there, that's all the thaumium we have right now. Make essence, and I'd have to make it the Thaumcraft way. Which we can't do at the moment because we're conserving our Precontatio to do the Master Ritual Stone. Okay, so let's set up the Quicksilver. While I'm thinking about it, we'll put it right here. So I need to get a crafty crate, a hopper, and a drawer. Pretty sure I have some dream wood. crafty crate. Is it a crafting bench? Side of, yep. Regular wood. So crafty crate. Hopper. Probably don't have a chest. I don't have it auto crafting anything yet because obviously we're still getting that set up. Hopper. And I likely have drawers from where I took down the other ones. There's one. Go. Let's see. Quicksilver. Is it the regular recipe? Yes, so I won't need to create a pattern for the crafty crate. I'm also going to need yeah. Lock it. Take you all out. So you there. Now you're all set. Let's pick up all the Quicksilver. Submit the quest. Silver manual submit. Let us remove Quicksilver from the banned list. Probably remove the Quicksilver C2. Put this little bit of Quicksilver in there, which means it'll go through here. Eventually coming out and get picked up by the Hopper Hawk, and when it does, I will need to go underneath the Hopper Hawk and configure it to go into the system, because I think this makes Quicksilver and not the ore. And it's not fast because I have slow item ducts. They're not upgraded. Waiting. Come through. Did it not? Oh, there it's starting to come in. There we go. So now let's go down here. And this one goes to storage, this one goes to the smelter. So we want it to go in this one. We might need, yeah, we need another reinforced retriever. Some pipe. Don't believe I have it. Why? I have conduit. A hardened retriever. We should make another. Retriever. Have enough with someone? Hang on. Oh, I have. Okay. That's where that is. So we could do this. We just need to make and dry, which again I have mob stuff over here still. Will eventually be a subnet. Let's give that. Go, retriever. Pixel needs. Don't have anywhere to store Quicksilver in the network, so hopefully it will just go into here. Bag.
Wow,
That's nice. There, but I don't not. All right. List that. Have some stuff. Okay. Have that done. Where's my glimstone? Yay! Now we do have Thaumium, Steel, and Fluix still in here. I can put one more here, and then I can put two more here. I could probably wrap it around and just move this. Maybe what I do here, and then I'd have a few more spots, and then we'll have to make another one of these rooms over here. Side. For more crafting. Crops crafting. Let's check on our Essentia. One. We have 207 and 213. We can now craft Master Infusion Stone. The instability is high, but I should be just fine with my ability stuff underneath. So let's let that go. It's gonna take a long time. Look at that. We'll come back. Do I have a jar? This over here. I need to try to get some more Prey Contagion to get some Thaumium. We'll make a couple more interfaces. So and it should go in here when it needs Prey Contatio. I might already have some iron. Yep, so I just need to pick up the Prey Contatio jar when I have it. Right. Oh, it's switching to the next one. You can see all the flux up there from when I accidentally broke a reservoir, not realizing you can't use those. I also need to make the cores, and I only have the Annihilation core. Sure. I remember the name of it off the top of my head. There it is. Formation. Go. So put that in crafting. Now, we do not have inscribers automated yet. So when I run out of processors, I have to. It appears I'm going to need to put another 16K. Go, so we have the cores, now we just need the thaumium to make another interface. What do we need for molecular assemblers? More thaumium. Oh. Have that goes in there. You done? We are done! Yeah! Look at that, isn't that pretty? Master Infusion Stone. This has infinite durability. We can craft it for any of the essences. Yay. And we get some reputation for that. Do I want Zavicchio? Yes, yes I do. That is done, and we could, you know, do this and make more. Again, I haven't decided. It might just be easier to do it via auto crafting. Oh, put it in here. Play, consume the knowledge. Cross off. Fusion stone. Almost done with the auto crafting chains locations. Well. Okay. Go grab the Precontaceo jar. Have go going. We'll get us a few, and we'll be able to do some more AE auto crafting. Things are slowly getting easier to do because of the auto crafting that is getting set up. Now, I have never ever done thaumic energistics before, so I don't know how that works, and I'm hoping that the Thaumonomicon spells it out really well, because otherwise I'll be having to watch some videos. Isn't a bad thing, but it does require me to do a little extra research. Grab you now. Need some thaumium. Okay. Alright, we got 14 thaumium. That should be enough to get us a couple of things. Let's do interface. And molecular assembler. I think we needed 2 of these, but we didn't have the cores. All right. Fourth channel on this cable. There we go. So got that. This I'll move eventually. We need to do the advanced inscribers. I need to make more. I want 1 per processor type, and then 1 to one per processor type, 1 for silicon, and then 1 for assembly, so that I don't have to move presses around, which I have to do right now. So I need 4 more. That might be quite the work. Yeah, because we need a bunch of blood diamonds and it's work we're gonna have to get into, I think. My only other option, since this is the advanced inscriber, the only other option I have, if I don't do that, is when I create a recipe for, say, a logic processor. I also include the press, and it will put the press in here because it's not locked. And it will just put the press in here when it needs to craft them. How will I put this up on me? Downstairs. Need to relocate this as well. I don't even think it's hooked up to power anymore. I think I connected that cable. No reality, they could go in here. Sure, we'll put them in here. We'll need to make another different color of dense cable. Interface has 9 recipes. That is enough to run 1 inscriber off of. Really autocraft. Make a recipe. That's all the thaumium we've got. Dense cable, we do have 13. any of them really easily if I knew. I don't even think I have running. Color essence? I don't think I get those running should. Wait, blue. This? That. Probably a decent start. Here we should put it there. This need to keep separate from the tower. Put an import bus with whole thing out. Does need that power, but we're gonna put import bus on it. That's it. Books.
Congratulations! You've just officially become a dog of the military.
Hi, Demethan. Thank you for the resub. I appreciate it. You rock. Art. Plus. Oh, we need more thaumium. A regular. And finding a rubber. Oh. Where's all the raw rubber? I could have swore. Woo! And 35 bits, damn, you rock. Don't spend it all in one place, right? Okay. Thaumium. We need more thaumium. We need more thaumium. Alright. Where we're gonna get that from? Featherwort. Got a ways to go though before we kill Cellulita the boss. That start working. Yep, there it goes. Alright. I don't know if there's anything else we can do until we really get that Thaumium going. Wonder how many seeds are finally propagated per farm. Hi Airwolf, nice to see you. Thaumium is in this farm, right? Yes. And here. Got 3. Yep. Need 1 more to come up and then we'll have a full patch. That's pretty good. I believe I made another planter for this one. I just haven't set it up. And this is not getting... Those are empty. What's going on here? Alright. Getting a teeny tiny amount of power, which is all it needs. One says file of the second. I wonder if it's just that we don't have enough files. Stockpile, a whole stack here, and a whole stack here. We've got a whole stack here, a whole stack in here. So those are full. This is the one we should be working on. There should be some in here, so maybe we just don't have enough glass files. What's still over here? 19 empty. This is... I just need to upgrade that solar panel. I wonder if I have the one that I've made. No. No, I have a higher tier one. So it's just because it's nighttime that it's not working. But there's only 19 in here, and I need 2 stacks in order to optimize this system. So I should probably make some glass files. Probably on sunflowers. I do not believe glass files need to use the arcane work table. Nope. But clay. That over. We should sleep so it's daytime. this set back up. Hello, Poker Star. Poker Czar, isn't it? This should be filling up. My AoE series, thank you. Well, for me baffled. But I think perhaps this is not what's keeping up right here. We'll give it some time. I am working on my current big pack, which is Pickle Pack Magical 3. And I've got an Arcane Cathedral here being developed. It looks really pretty with the stained glass windows through the rose window. I still need to figure out what to do with the rose window. I would like to put a stained glass pattern in there. But like what I said here is they're carpenter's blocks. So I would need to use all micro blocks in this spot to replicate it. And I'm not so sure I want to do that. Yeah, for the cathedral itself, I still need to do the little tower here on the outside, and we have to do all the stained glass windows on the first floor. And then I think that's it for the cathedral exterior. Oh, I need to finish putting the windows in here. And then, someday I'll move this, but we really don't go to the Nether very often. Yep, this is a Gothic style. That is what I went with for here, with the flying buttresses and the vaulted ceilings. I still have to put the towers on my blood magic build and get this polished up. This has got a lot of work. And then here we're still dealing with cobble floors and things, so mess in here to deal with. But the interior of here is pretty much done. I've done all the ceilings and the galley and the aisles, and the nave is all done. We do need to do this section here, put some kind of a ceiling in there. This wing is not done. It's still set up with cobble, and I haven't done the ceiling in here yet for the Thaumcraft stuff. But, how do you start a build like this? Planning. Lots of planning. Ow, Hermes, watch it, you got claws. But out here, I still haven't torn it down. This is how I started. I planned out my build palette, and I do this for any larger builds, even smaller ones. I plan out what blocks I would like to see together. And in this case, because I'd started this really early in the series, before I could make the blocks, I used colored cobblestone and started building with the colored cobblestone so that I could later come in with like the Wand of Shifting Crust or the equivalent exchange focus from Thaumcraft and swap the blocks out according to what color they were. That's how I started this. You clear out a spot, then I lay down the borders, where all the walls are going to go, the edges. Yeah, and you just go very, very slowly. I have been at this. You guys know. Time played. I have played 281 hours. It would remind you of a monastery because this is actually built based on a Gothic cathedral that had a cloister, and this section is the cloister side of a cathedral. This is where the nuns would live, or the monks, depending. So yeah, that would be. I'm pretty proud of it. Like I said, it's taken me a long time. We were waiting on Go. So that more fragrance goes in there. We need the Thaumium. Yeah, Notre Dame was. I think I went more with Westminster for this one. This one's arcane, of course. It's not religious in any sense. It's got a whole bunch of magic stuff in it. For AoE, Notre Dame would be really complex for me because there were a lot of flying buttresses that are holding up the nave were curved around the front altar, and that's not something you can do without micro blocks or without chisel and bits. And since this is a 1, 7, 10 pack, chisel and bits don't exist, so you make do with what you got. Yeah. A Thaumium. Off of the project to-do list there that's on your lower right hand side, we got a whole bunch done. The inscribers, yeah, AoE definitely has chisel and bits, yes. That's what I did a lot of my building in AoE with. Alright, we need this to do the import bus. Down into the crypt. Work on this area. I think this should be import buses. And then if I do the patterns for these and include the presses, I think I should be able to pull the presses out. Let's try one. Okay, let's make a pattern. Patterns. We'll do a logic. This. So we need an inscriber logic press. Actually, this one. We need you and gold. That will make. I don't. I actually need to go make one. Alright, so let's go make one real quick. Those blinking light blocks to our right. I'm assuming you mean here. These. This is the ME controller. for applied energistics. Right, we pulled that out, but it did not pull unlocked. Yes. Not unlocked. Okay, so that pulled it out. Want till I can afford to make more advanced inscribers. Probably not those blocks. Probably the fantasy blocks. Chisel has fake blocks for those particular ones because the ME controllers are expensive. So, yeah, it's probably not the ME controllers themselves. I don't remember what they're called. I think it's probably Futura or something. There they go. Futura blocks, right here. Alright. Nick. You and you equal you. Alright. Driver. Great. So, now let's try to call and do another one. Start. We'll watch and see if the press shows up and the other piece. Yes. Great. It does what I want it to do. So now I just need to make recipes for the advanced inscriber until we can make more inscribers. And we'll be done. So, set off our project list. The only thing left is the auto fortune ores. Specifically, right now, the Certus, because the autocrafting downstairs, the magical crops autocrafting, isn't making Certus itself, it's making Certus ore, I believe. Where is all the Certus ore I have? Yeah, it's making ore. I must not be making a whole bunch of this. Let's see over here. There it is. There's quartz ore. So yeah, I need to be processing that. So I need to do a fortune machine. Do that. Got the autonomous activators, but I'm gonna need to put something that's unbreaking in it. Got the... We have the bound pick wherever I put that. I wonder if it would work if I put an orb in with it. That's something I'm not sure. Oh. And I don't like the idea of doing it in world because that'll cause a lot of lag if I can't pick up the items or something happens where it's full. Not certain what I need to do for that. Don't have a whole lot of tech in here, so Anything next for utilities? Can I do it? I mean, I could just do a block breaker and not worry about fortunes since it is just a magical crops produced item. It's not like I'm going to run out. Block breakers do I have? I have one from MFR. Not bad on the RFUs. Work. Will the extra utilities nodes do it with the one that's used? That break other things as well? The mining upgrade, whatever it is. World interaction. It'll probably just pick up the ore, and what I need is for it to pick up to break it. Open box. Open blocks have a breaker. Place it. Item. Here, so. Well, that's something I'm gonna have to think about and try to figure out what I want to do. Break that ore. Any ideas? Those of you watching? If I use the autonomous activator, I need a tool that will not break, or I need to be able to pull it out, repair it, and put it back automatically. Which I do not know if there's flux. I know there's no powered pickaxes. Because this is a magic pack first and foremost, so I need to deal with the magic. Granted, there's draconic. I'm not even near doing draconic stuff. So those are things to think about. I'm going to need to figure it out if I'm just going to make an unbreaking Tinker's Construct pick, which if I do that, I'll have to use it quite a bit and level it up because there's iguana tweaks or whatever in here. So I need to get the skill level in order to add enough modifier slots, unless I have a bunch of modifier things. In 1.7.10, don't you have to go up to... Don't you have to put a whole bunch of obsidian plates on something? I can't. That's definitely something I'm going to have to figure out. But that is it for me today. That we have done practically everything on the list I wanted to do. I need to figure out the auto processing that Certus quartz. Other ores I would possibly want to process in that manner. So I hope you enjoyed. I will be back here tomorrow morning, about 12 hours from now. Well, a little bit more like 14. But yeah, I hope to see you back here then with more Pickle Pack Magical 3. Take care, folks. Bye!